So who are you going to? Who are you? If you're selling Nketiah now, who are you going to bring in?
does Keita add anything to the team?
No, I like there's some points, some matches
Yeah,
where
I know
Nketiah
that there are some points.
can do a
You know,
job.
if you look at the Keita, you can't know that it's not that kind of player that you say that they should keep. What are they keeping?
What's happening, my people? Welcome to Transfer Web, brought to you by Vertical Football. I'm your host, Shegun. And with me here, I have the Arsenal fan in the building, Moses. Moses, good to have you here.
It's good to be back here again.
Yeah, so we've transfer window has started. A lot of things are going on in the transfer market. But Arsenal, at first, it looks as if Arsenal was up and running. But all of a sudden, things began to become very slow. But now we are hearing that Arsenal is about to sign Riccardo Calafiori. What's your take on that transfer?
It's a nice transfer for Arsenal. But I don't know anything about Calafiori, recently, except from the Euro. From the concluded Euro 2024.
Yeah.
So wish I was able to see one of two matches he played for Italy, and it has been absolutely fantastic. Because, and again, the way I see it is a kind of a versatile player which can play as a CP and then a left back too. So and I think I bring that strength, that defensive strength to Arsenal. Where if you look at the previous season of Arsenal, we are lacking a CB. A left back. A left position that we were having issue with. Either will Diego start this match or we all start this match. So there has been a lot of conflict in that position. So I think Riccardo Calafiori can fill up that position and then bring something new to the team with his talent, because he's a player of that talent, that talent, and again that fits the way Arteta wants or the way the Arsenal play in the team.
Okay, so now looking at it now, you said left back. So are you trying to tell us now that the most possible way Arteta might use that guy is left back?
Though I think that is a position that I think that is available for Arsenal currently.
That's not his strength.
Yeah. So if you look at it, we have Saliba and then we have
Gabriel, yeah.
So and two of them have been so fantastic in with that position. But yes. I think that Calafiori can only start from the left back, or else if Gabriel did not fit in, or that Gabriel is not that strong defender in that Arsenal team. Though he's giving his best, but it's not that kind of defender that he can face that pressure much from a striker. So I think either Calafiori can play in that position, maybe to replace. But currently, like this, I would say he's going to start from the left back.
I think I like that signing, because when I did my own scouting of Calafiori, watched some clips about him, watched the Euros, as you said, I saw that the guy is a very good defender. I like the fact that he can use his both feet. He can use his left, he can use his right, even though predominantly he's a left footer, but he can use both feet. And also, I also like the thing about what Arteta is building in that defense, in terms of Arteta, as we knew from the his third or fourth season in Arsenal. That's the first time you guys finished second in the league. You have finished second twice now, back to back. So the first time you guys finished second in the league, I found out that what he was trying to do was inverted fullbacks. So he started, I think, made that first season that you guys finished second, he used Zinchenko as an inverted fullback. The next season, he brought in Julian Timber that can also invert from the right? Yeah. So now you have two fullbacks that can invert, but now you also have Ben White that doesn't necessarily invert, but can go can make that decoy for Saka, underlap run for Saka. Yeah. So but now you also have, if you get Calafiori in, you also have that guy that can play that also underlapping for maybe the likes of Martinelli, the likes of Trossard. So I think it's good to have two fullbacks that can invert, two defenders that can also play in a three, but can also give you that. So I think it's a nice thing, building.
From the way I see it, though, I think Arsenal doesn't have the issue of defending right now, because if you look at, we signed Timber last season, and if you look at it, he didn't
play
anywhere before he went on injury. And the way I see it, I don't see Timber benching Ben White or benching Saliba, because the only play the only way I can see he can start, if I don't want to use him, is from the left back, or as Arteta converted to a 3 center back that we are losing. That's where I think Timber can come in, because it's not possible for him to bench Ben White. But I'll be absolutely fantastic in that position as a right back, because of the overlapping and then making a decoy for Saka all the old times. So whenever we are playing maybe a stronger opponent or something like that. And for me, I don't think Timber can something that can just break into that team, because tell me, where do you think Saliba Timber can come in that position? Except the only place I see from the left back. But since Arsenal is going for Calafiori, which more versatile, he can make use of the ball than Timber. For me, I will go with Calafiori because of the talent. I'm not saying Timber is not that good, but Calafiori, it has been impressive. Go and check back to the Bologna last season. Though I don't watch him in Bologna, but I saw some highlights. I saw some highlights from YouTube. So I was able to come up with my own conclusion that this guy really fit the style that Arteta wants.
Yeah, so I think Timber is a very good defender. I've watched a lot of Timber, because when I was in Ajax, I watched a lot of Timber, and I know that in Ajax he was not even playing a right back; he was a center back in Ajax. So I think Timber can also, because I think one of the things that Arteta needs to learn going forward into the new season and beyond is that he needs to be able to rest players. You don't just use. I understand that for center backs, you don't usually rest your center backs that much, because of you need to have that partnership, that sharpness together. But the likes of Gabriel and Saliba, you should be able to rest them. A game can come that you know that this game, maybe you have a Champions League top match in the midweek, and you have maybe a team like maybe Nottingham Forest, on Saturday or on a Sunday. It's something that you can use Calafiori and Julian Timber. You get in your, what they call it, in your center back pairing. You get use Zichenko, use another person, and you get play that game, win that game, and then you can now use your Saliba and what they call it and Gabriel for the top match. So I think it will be. So I think Julian Timber can also play midfield.
Does it have that quality to play as a midfield?
Yeah, can play midfield.
I'm not sure. No, being a midfielder doesn't mean that because you can super from the back doesn't mean that you can play. Do you have the attributes? Do you have the fixtures to play as a midfielder? Just like we are saying, another can play midfield because two passes. No, I'm just giving an instance.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I'm just giving an instance that it doesn't matter because he can super from the back. Doesn't mean that he has the awareness to be a midfielder.
That guy has the awareness. It's someone that I've seen. Yes, maybe he might not have the awareness up to proper midfielders, but someone that can do a job in that makeshift midfield. You understand? Because when you look at the likes of Louis van Gaal, used him in the midfield.
No, I'm not sure because during the last time I watched him, I think World Cup, this Van Gaal only used him as a partner, as a 3CB. Then where they use Van Dijk, Timber, and then Ake at so that I think that I said that Timber can only work. Maybe you want to introduce that Timber to Arsenal team is when you want to use a back three. You understand? If you have that back three, you can make sure you can push front and come back, and then you understand. You can maybe So for me, I'm not sure. Maybe you can play that midfield good. That DM, that number 6 role, I'm not sure you can play it.
I've seen it many times because just to move on. But you see, when you said they use 3 at the back, Ake, Van Dijk, and Timber. But when you look at when they started the game, on paper it's 3 at the back. But when they started the game, they were using 2, Ake and Van Dijk. Timber was into midfield. Because if you remember,
for that midfield, he can only cover that space. Maybe
the guy is very good.
I'm just saying, maybe you are trying to give a space or cover a space for that role that has been played by the midfielder to move forward so that he can cover the goal. No, since they're using back three, so it's been an advantage for them. Like they have extra man in the midfield.
So let's move on to which area do you think Arsenal still needs to improve upon?
Arsenal need to improve on many areas. No, it's not just no.
Like
We only focus on maybe getting a top striker, a finisher, not just a striker, a finisher,
that can score
that can
goals.
convert with even a minimal chances. Let me say minimal chances, like you can convert it. It doesn't understand. So we need a striker, a top striker, a finisher that can finish any chances. You understand? So for then, let's go back to midfield. You know, look at let's go back to the issue of Partey last season. You know, when Partey was not playing, you know, we lacked some things that that in terms of keeping the possession. Though Jorginho was doing it, but it's not that doing it like when Partey was introduced back to the team after his injury. You understand? So Partey brought stability in that midfield, and everything was perfectly organized in terms of ball sweeping, and then other like the ball resistance player. You understand? And you understand? So it kind of bring that in. So it was more easier for like Declan Rice to move forward. No, like we said, no, Declan Rice is not that kind of player that is what
that can control. He's not a controller.
Yeah. So we saw in EU that he lack it.
Yes.
So and for I think and Jorginho is not that kind of player that is very consistent. No consistency. And when you're playing a long time fixtures, like 38 matches, no, how many months it takes to finish a league? No, you need a player that is much more consistent in his role. Not that you play too much now. In the next 3 matches, you're out of it already. So all those things, those are things that Arsenal have to look for. We need a midfielder. We need a 6. A 6.
You need another 6.
Yeah, we need another 6 because the clients cannot play that kind of football that Arteta wants. He can only do the things that he know how to do best. Push ball to the front and then do some markings, do some cover up for defenders. He's very good at it, but pressure resistance, no, it's not. He can't use the ball like that as number 6. So Arsenal needs someone that can bring in, that can at least bring additional 1 or 2 things to the team. In time of another competition we are starting, we are playing FA Cup, we are playing Carabao Cup, and then we are playing Champions League, and then league. Almost like 4 competitions. So you need extra players to cover our positions. So and again, we need a role for another. I think we need another place to strengthen to. That's Saka position.
Exactly. You understand?
It's
very important.
I will tell you, all these Trossard and Co, all this Martinelli, they don't have that consistency because they are Ivy players.
But Trossard has tried. I think Trossard still has more consistency than.
He doesn't have the consistency
compared to Martinelli.
Yeah. Trossard just like a player that if he sees that small space, he will shoot. But if you check in game his gameplay, it's not that kind of player that you can say, Trossard, come and do this for me. It's not that kind of player.
Okay, so let's look at it the places you said now. First of all, you said you did a goal scorer.
Yeah.
But one of the things that shocked me so much is that with all the transfer news going around in the market about strikers moving from one place to the other, Joshua Zexi from Bologna to Man United. You see Victor Osimhen also moving from. We're going to talk about that briefly at the end. Victor Osimhen potentially moving to PSG and all these strikers, but no striker has been mentioned that Arsenal wants to get any striker.
Maybe they have scouts and they haven't seen maybe the one they think they need.
So is Gabriel Jesus still going to be the one going to?
Yeah, definitely. It will be.
Okay, so let's also we're still coming to that striker discussion because we've heard now that Martinelli is about to leave Arsenal. There are talks, even though there's nothing concrete yet, but there are talks that Marcel wants Martinelli. What's your take on
there's nothing much to take on it, no? Because it's not that
should he go? Should he stay?
I can't say right now because
if it's left to you, if you are the Arsenal, if you are the coach of Arsenal, are you going to keep Martinelli? I'm sorry.
I'm just like, let me just say that if the offer is something that Arsenal would like a better offer.
Nketiah, sorry, it's not Martinelli.
Nketiah, definitely. You can go. If there's a concrete offer, like a better offer that doesn't take this soon, just like Massive that they rejected Ederson deal from one Saudi Arabia club.
Yeah.
That they say they want 60
from Al Nassr, but the other Arab club
and they rejected because they believe that Ederson worth more than that amount. So if Arsenal think that the bid that Marseille is bringing
for Nketiah,
they like it, then they can go on with it.
So
Because
who are you going to? Who are you? If you're selling Ketia now, who are you going to bring in?
does Keita add anything to the team?
No, I like there's some points, some matches
Yeah,
where
I know
Ketia
that at some point,
can do a
you know,
job.
if you look at the Keita, you can't know that it's not that kind of player that you say that they should keep. What are they keeping? What does it bring to the team?
Okay, let's look at the midfield. I've had talk about midfielders.
Yeah.
The likes of one of the midfielders I like so much, Mikel Merino from Sociedad. It's a player I know and I like very well. But I also know that Barca is also in talks.
First of all, if you look at Merino, most of us don't watch La Liga.
La Liga, that's the issue.
He's a Real Betis player. If Merino doesn't play in Eagle, nobody will talk about it. You understand? Just like Zubimendi that everybody's mentioning.
These are fantastic players.
And I think Merino once said, I don't know if maybe you can fast check me about his comment, his statement that he said that he cannot leave Spanish to go to play or
Premier League. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a very good player.
I'm just saying maybe you can fast check me. So he made that.
There are reports about that. Okay.
Yeah, there are reports. Yeah. So maybe it might be possible if Barca go for it, but now Barca cannot go for any player like this because they don't have the money.
They don't have the money, truly. No,
Just
they said they have the money, but they just say there's something they must do before they can.
That is they have to. Back.
Their
La
wage
Liga
structure.
Have all this kind of wages.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
They have to. You understand? Not so them too. I think Barca said that they have to release some player before they can bring some players.
Before they can bring some player. So I think that's nice.
So if Arsenal can get Merino, I think Merino will be.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic. This, and I hope that since the coach is a Spanish also, Arteta is a Spanish, you should try and convince him that he can come to Premier League and play football.